Hey guys, it's Chuck the Stuttering Gamer back with another video. It's actually been about 3 months because of all the stuff going on, you know. But I am back. Picked up a lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, this video is going to be mainly movies. Actually, I think it's all movies for right now. Yeah. So basically, with what's going on in the world, it makes it kind of hard to look for retro video games. But another one of my passions happens to be movies. So I collect both probably equally. You just see the gaming stuff mainly. So, but yeah. So I went kind of crazy. I mean, if I found movies cheap, I picked them up as if they were ones that I wanted. But I also hunted down a lot of my favorite horror movies that I still haven't owned yet, or I owned it at one point and I got rid of them. So, but anyways, yeah. So this video is mainly movies, and there's a lot. So I'm probably gonna speed through most of it, unless it's something that sticks out, that it stands out as something that I really desperately wanted that I finally got. So, and it's a mix of DVD and Blu-ray. So, but speaking of DVD, let me start with that first. So, also, this was over the past 3 months, so it's a lot of stuff, and I might not remember where I got it from. So, heads up on that. And it's a mix of horror, action, sci-fi, and comedy. So, but first, at Disc Traders, I found this. It's a box set. It's the best of sci-fi DVDs, which don't think it's really the best. But I bought it for one movie specifically, and that is Death Machine. It's an awesome Brad Dory film. The voice of Chucky from the Chucky films. He was also in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest as a stuttering mental patient. So, but anyways, I've been looking for Death Machine for years, and I finally got it. But for $5.99, I got that and 3 other films. Cyborg 2, which I loved the first one. This one, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it too much, but I'm gonna try it. Solar Crisis and Evolver. Bought it for Death Machine, so. And I think, yeah, Angelina Jolie is in Cyborg 2, go figure. So, but then at Goodwill I found this awesome documentary. His name was Jason. For $1, why not? I think it might be part of one of the DVD sets, like on one of the actual discs, but yeah, I got it solo, which is awesome. So, which, speaking of DVD sets, Blu-ray sets, found out about that new Friday the 13th set. I've got the Steel Box book set that came out about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I think. And I also got the Ultimate Collection. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy this one two. So, plus it'll look really nice next to my deluxe Halloween set, all from Scream Factory. Next movie I found at a Dollar General, and that is Class Act. I used to watch this all the time when I was like 10, 11, 12. Love this fucking movie. Fucking with Blade Brown, you know. But, yeah, fucking awesome movie, man. With Duncan Penderhughes. So, cannot wait to open that and give it another watch after all of these years. Next at Walmart, I found with the slipcover the Super Mario Bros. Super Show 2-disc set. It's not the complete thing. It's obviously Volume 1, but the fact that it had its slipcover, fucking A, man. And I love this cartoon. I would love to have it complete. I've also got a Zelda one, but I don't know if it's complete, because I know that they released a box set that had like a bunch of discs, but I'll find it eventually. Also, this was a blind buy. It's an 80s horror film that I've never seen before, and I couldn't believe it. Unfortunately, the only way to actually get it is by video on demand, like DVD on demand from the actual people that made it, and that is Rocktober Blood. I love the like heavy metal style like horror films from the 80s. This, Black Roses, Rock and Roll Nightmare. I mean, yeah. But this here, never seen it before. Fucking awesome movie, man. I really liked it. So, the kills were but it was just a lot of fun. So, but yeah, it's a manufactured on demand film. So it's actually a burned disc, but it has like label art and a case and a security thing. So go figure. But it's the only way to actually get it. I think actually that they did a Kickstarter for Blu-ray, but it was a really shitty Blu-ray, and there's a whole bunch of controversy with it. So if you're interested, just look it up. Whatever. So next is a movie that I've wanted for a long time. I used to have it on VHS. It's never had a DVD or Blu-ray release in the States, so I imported it on DVD, and that is The Keep. It's an awesome Michael Mann film, even though he hates it. He hates this movie, but I love it. I never can say the guy's name right, but Jürgen Prochnow is in it, from Das Boot and Beer Fest, and I think The Seventh Sign and House of the Dead and a million other movies. When you see him, you will know him. Also, Gabriel Byrne is in it, and Ian McKellen, and Glenn Plummer. Maybe no. Well, what was his name? Scott Glenn. There we go. So pretty awesome movie. World War II supernatural shit. So another one is a DVD that I had back in the day, and I wanted it again because I love this fucking movie. I watched it years ago, and it actually fucked me up. It's a Criterion DVD, but it's Man Bites Dog. Awesome documentary-styled horror film about a crew that is working with a serial killer and documenting his life. And eventually, he starts getting them to assist, and it's really interesting. Awesome fucking movie, black and white. I think it's French. So, at Goodwill, I found these movies, which is fucking awesome. Found Children of the Corn 2 and 3 double pack. It's a Echo Bridge title, but you know what? I didn't have 2, and I don't even know if I've seen 3. Yes, I have seen 3. I remember that now with The City. So, but anyways, yeah. For $1, why not? Also found Wayne's World 1 and 2 on DVD. I didn't have them on DVD or Blu-ray, so I figured that I would get it one way for $1. That way I can watch it whenever I want to. And then out of print horror, shitty movie, but still out of print and rare, and it's nice to add it to my collection of the series of films. Return to Sleepaway Camp. So, really crappy movie. I gotta switch out cases, but really crappy movie. But it has the original cast, which is fucking awesome. And it's just nice to add it to my Sleepaway Camp collection. So, some more DVDs. I gotta reach over because there's a lot. I've got the Complete Doug, which was an Amazon exclusive DVD set. I'm not sure if they had like a store like issue, copy of it, but this was the Amazon exclusive one. So I love Doug and my old 90s Nickelodeon shows. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. It was cheap from Best Buy, so why not? This is a cartoon that I watched the shit out of when I was a kid, and I loved it. And that is King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. And this is the Good Image, Image Entertainment release of it, where it's proper DVDs, proper ratio, everything. So, love this. Fucking excited to finally have this show. So, it was kind of the, like, French, like, reaction to anime, I guess, like French Canadian maybe action, like reaction to anime, answer to anime, I should say. Fucking awesome though. Next, this was a disappointment because I thought that I was getting European release when I just should have gotten the actual Warner Brother Archives release. But If Looks Could Kill, love this movie. shitty DVD release of it. It's an Australian release. I just should have gone with the Warner Brothers, Warner Archives. So, kind of bummed about that one. But I'm glad that I can actually watch it. A movie that I was blind by at Walmart for $5, and it was actually pretty cool. Bone Hill Road with Linnea Quigley. And one of my favorite summertime comedies of all time that's not on Blu-ray, and actually a lot of his movies are not on Blu-ray, and that's John Candy in Summer Rental. I prefer The Great Outdoors, but I love Summer Rental. Oh, I gotta bend over again. I'm old. Found this recently at Salvation Army for $2 sealed. That's Disney's The Black Hole on DVD. I don't think it has a Blu-ray release, so that's pretty cool having. This was $1 at Disc Traders, and turns out I've actually got it. And actually, Liz bought it for herself, but she also has it. And I'm like, oh, but I've got the Dragon Dynasty version of it, but this is cool too. Jet Li's Fist of Legend. My favorite Jet Li film of all time. And it's a remake of, I believe, Fist of Fury. So it's fucking awesome though. My roommate, Annie, the She Nerd, gave me her copy of The Last Action Hero. Because one of my goals is to get every single Arnold film on Blu-ray or DVD. Because I know like True Lies is only on DVD, go figure. But yeah, I want every Arnold film. Next is a sci-fi film. It's a 2-on-1. First Spaceship on Venus and Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet. And it's cool because this is the Diamond Entertainment copy of it, which it's a lower budget DVD release, but this company is how I got to see a lot of like Italian horror films, like the Seven Doors of Death, aka the Beyond, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. So it was cool finding this really cheap too, $3.33. And it's 2 classic sci-fi films, so why not? And it goes hand in hand with actually another video that I'm going to be doing. I took a road trip with my girlfriend to Roswell, New Mexico. So that'll be coming up soon. Awesome stories. Next is a movie that I saw on I believe Cinemax when I was a little kid. We also rented it on VHS. It's never had a DVD release or Blu-ray release until now. Thank you, MVD Entertainment, I think is... Yeah, MVD, and I think it's Entertainment. But yeah. Anyways, Project Metal Beast. Awesome werewolf movie where you have a werewolf. Okay, cool. What do? You give him a fucking robotic exoskeleton. What's wrong with you? But anyways, also, I believe Kane Hodder is the actual werewolf in this. He's the guy in the suit. So, fucking awesome movie. Cannot wait to crack this fucker open and introduce it to my girlfriend, Liz, and my roommate, Annie. Next is a blind buy, Alien Opponent, uncut. Got it mainly because Roddy Piper's in it. So, gotta watch it. It's from Shout Factory also. Man, more DVDs. This one I found at a truck stop on our way home from Roswell. That's Prom Night 2 and 3. The Artisan, I think it's, yeah, Artisan DVD. I don't think it's ever had any other releases. So, yeah, for $3 or $2, brand new. Fuck yeah. I love Prom Night. Next, I got the Complete Lost in Space. Love the show growing up. Haven't watched it in a long time. But you know what? It's fucking Lost in Space. So fuck yeah. And it's complete. Found this at a Goodwill. I think, yeah, 99 cents. I gotta clean it up because it has stickers all over. But it's a Dungeons and Dragons CGI film. Scourge of Worlds. It looked cool though. For 99 cents, why not? And it's Image, no, Rhino. But yeah, still, fucking cool. Then at Salvation Army for $2, I found the complete Power Rangers Dino Thunder. My second favorite Power Rangers show. Really, I only watch MMPR, but I like Dino Thunder too. This was given to me because I gave her the upgrade, but this was given to me from Annie, and that is Mad Monster Party. I gave her the better version that I found at a Goodwill, because she's a big fan. I'm a so-so fan. Next, the complete Jerry Lewis. I found it at I believe it's complete, but yeah, I found this at Goodwill for $5. It's long out of print, goes for about $75, but you know what? I'm keeping it because it's fucking Jerry Lewis. So that was an awesome find. The DVDs keep coming. Got the Chuck Norris Triple Threat from Shout Factory. I got this because I wasn't sure if I could hunt down Braddock missing in Action 3 on Blu-ray. So I got this just in case, and I got it really cheap because I love Chuck Norris. Grew up with him. Not with him, but, you know, watching his movies. Swamp Thing Volume 2. It's the series. I've got the first 2 seasons. This is Season 3, Volume 1. I still need Season 3, Volume 2. Then it will be complete. Next is the complete Aeon Flux. I prefer the actual, like, cardboard box version of this, but when I ordered it, it came in this regular case. But it's the same exact disc, so pretty cool having. Loved it growing up. And then I have the complete Conan the Adventurer DVD sets. I grew up with this cartoon also. Fucking loved it, man. This was actually, this and the first film were my go-to for sword and sorcery films, and it happened to be, well, sword and sorcery genre, and it happened to be the same character, and I never really knew that growing up, you know? But yeah, it's awesome. Some people criticize it for being, you know, kidified, but it's a fucking Saturday morning cartoon. I mean, come on. And it's actually got some really cool stories. And apparently a pretty big fan following, too. So, that's pretty cool. Next, I got the Degeneration X, the original DX DVD. I had this on VHS for a long time. Apparently they put it out on DVD. I had no idea, so I had to get this because if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Next, the complete Jackass. It's all of the movies and the TV show. I know that they're gonna put everything out on Blu-ray. This specifically, especially with the newer movie getting made. But you know what? I wanted it now. So, and I'll probably buy it again on Blu-ray. I know that the movies are on Blu-ray, but the TV show isn't. But this here was like $14 when just the TV series alone was like 20. So, pricing's weird. Whatever. Then this one I recently got. Probably my favorite live action show growing up. I still watch it. Me and my bro Mikey, we still reference it in our cell phones. I have him with a picture of Hannibal. He has my profile with a picture of Face, man. And that is the A-Team. Love this fucking show, man. The movie wasn't bad, but it wasn't the show. But like I said before with other things like remakes and all of it, we always have the original. They cannot take that away from us, especially if you own it. So, but yeah, got that. And I believe that's all the actual DVDs. So, yeah, I got Blu-rays next. So yeah, let's get to it, I guess, right? So first, I found these at Goodwill. Well, this at Goodwill. The complete, like, special version of Sound of Music. Never seen it before. I've been told that I should watch it. But it has Julie Andrews in it. And when I was a kid, I wanted to boink Mary Poppins. So I wanted to pop Mary Poppins. So why not? Found this at Salvation Army complete. And Liz actually introduced me to this. We only saw it on DVD ever, though. And turns out there was a Blu-ray. And that is the 10th Kingdom miniseries. A little cool fantasy, miniseries. Pretty awesome. I like the actual big bad wolf in it. But yeah. And then this I ordered through Target just because I didn't have it. I fucking love this movie. Also saw this movie in the theater at a horror thing. And there's one part in it where everybody in the theater jumped. And it's awesome that a movie that's over 50 years old can still do that. And that is the original The Thing from Another World. So, it's a Howard Hawks film. It's one of John Carpenter's favorite films. Obviously, he remade it, even though some people say it's not a remake. It's another movie based on the same. Fuck off. It's a remake. He even calls it one. He even has the original movie in that movie, and it's also in Halloween on the TV. So, fucking awesome movie. This here is one of my favorite pickups that I've had this past 3 months. Alright, this was given to me by my roommate Annie because she got this really cool DVD version of it, but I like Blu-ray, and it's the official release of it, so that's Battle Royale. I wanted this for a while, finally got it. Found this at Goodwill for $5. It's a $100 Blu-ray set for $5. That is Mystery Science Theater 3000 Season 11. Oh yes. Awesome movies on it. Wizards of the Lost Kingdom 1 and 2, Carnival Magic, At the Earth's Core, Reptilicus, which I think actually just went out of print too through Shout Factory, which is funny because Shout put out this, but $5, dude. Could not pass that up. Also an out of print Blu-ray of The Living Daylights. Didn't know that this was out of print, and they had it there for a couple days. And I finally was like, you know what? I'm going to pick it up. $5 for a single Blu-ray I have hard issue with used, but when I saw that it was out of print, and then it's James Bond, and I love Timothy Dalton, so why not? Ooh, getting to some really good stuff. Picked up the Groundhog Day Stripes double pack. I'm on Stripes solo, but I saw this, and you know what? It was cheap. I had to get it, and apparently this is actually out of print. I got it for like $10. It's like a $40 Blu-ray, so fuck it. Found this at a used movie store. Night of the Demons 2. Awesome movie. Not as good as the first, but still awesome. With a really badass nun in it, too. One of my favorite childhood films, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Had to get it. $10. Why not? I've already got this double pack, but I don't have the Scream Factory one. And that is the Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. So, 3 suck, but I probably should still pick it up, especially with the 4th film on the way. Controversies aside, whatever, I love those fucking movies. Collector's edition of Vampires, John Carpenter, another one off my list to get. Gotta get all my John Carpenter films, favorite director. The remake of The Blob. I'm really shocked nobody ever talks about this movie. I think it's superior to the original in so many ways. I'm not saying that it's better in general. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that this movie does that's phenomenal. So, fucking awesome. And the frontrunner for the first season of The Walking Dead actually worked on this too. So I think he wrote it. He may have directed it too. Nope, Chuck Russell directed it, but it was written by... Where is it? Yep, Frank Darabont. So, he's done a lot of awesome fucking movies too, so, yeah. And another one that's actually going to be showing up, he also did too. But, anyways, the collector's edition of My Bloody Valentine from Scream Factory. So I got the original release and this one too. And this has all the, uncensored stuff put back into the film, remastered though. The original Blu-ray from Lionsgate had all that stuff in there, but it was really crappy quality. This has been remastered, so I'm very excited about sitting down and watching that complete. Here we go. The Arrow limited edition of Blood Rage. One of the best and really one of the only, there's only a couple of them out there, Thanksgiving horror films. The other movie that I was talking about Frank Darabont, I finally have. I've looked for it everywhere, can never find it, so I just broke down and I ordered it, and that is Stephen King's The Mist. The ending, I know, okay, without spoilers, a lot of people hate the ending. Myself, to an extent, but the movie up until then is fucking phenomenal. Out of print horror from Scream Factory, Candyman 2, Farewell to the Flesh. And something I did not have, which is ridiculous that I didn't have it, but I finally picked it up. But I know that once I do, there will be some really badass version of it coming out. The Nightmare on Elm Street Complete Collection. So, awesome to have that. And then at the dollar store, I found for $1 brand new, and that was Yoga Hosers. Haven't seen it yet. Heard that it's garbage, but you know what? I'll try it. Whatever. There's like 5 more stacks, guys. Alright. Going a little faster now. Picked up Your Highness, which I've wanted for a while. The original Slumber Party Massacre. Fucking phenomenal film. Didn't have it yet. My copy came in destroyed straight from Shout. Shout Factory sent it to me like this, so they're sending me another one. But yeah, destroyed, but still awesome. Cobra from Shout Factory. Last Starfighter from Walmart. Ghoulies 1 and 2. I thought I had this, I didn't. I got it cheap, thank goodness, because it's out of print. Reflections of the Living Dead, a documentary that I have on VHS, but I wanted it in disc form. American Ninja with Michael Dudikoff. Fucking awesome movie. What was his name in the movie? Oh my gosh. I've been trying to think of it. Joe Armstrong. Next, Silent Hill Collector's Edition. Candyman Collector's Edition. Nightmares. Scanners 2 and 3. Out of print horror, Moontrap with Bruce Campbell and Walter Koenig. Yeah, Koenig. I think it's Koenig. Chuck Norris Invasion USA. Grew up with that movie a lot. And Braddock Missing in Action. Both of those Chuck Norris films are also out of print. I'm not sure if anybody else has had issues, but Amazon has been sending movies out that are re-shrink wrapped, so they're not brand new. So I've had to return this thing like 3 times. Finally got one that was actually sealed. But, and it's coming straight from Amazon. Luckily though, I got it before the actual price jumped up like it did. Bad Dreams and Visiting Hours. Haven't seen Visiting Hours, but Bad Dreams, I watched it as a kid and I liked it. It actually scared me, so I'm really curious to see it again. The limited edition of Last House on the Left. Oh man. Blind Buy for me, which I liked. Edge of the Axe. Arrow, release of it. This one was a blind buy, and I am so glad I fucking bought it. I love this fucking movie. I wouldn't mind seeing if I can download or because I think it was only download, but track down the actual remake that was done by the same director in the 90s for Fox. I think it was Fox or UPN. Arrow, UPN. But the McPherson tape. Awesome sci-fi horror about alien abduction. Fucking phenomenal. Check it out, guys. It was also filmed on video, so the quality some people have complained about, but it was filmed on video. It was also one of the first found footage films, if not the first. So check it out. Finally picked up Madman. Funhouse. My favorite witch horror film of all time I picked up in a 4K now, and that is Suspiria. Underrated zombie film, Shockwaves, because it's not your typical zombies, but Shockwaves. with the slipcover. Maniac Cop and Class of 1999. Love this when we rented it when I was a little kid. Alright. The Spookies, which finally got a non-V8 VHS release. I'm very happy about that. Love this movie. The original Black Christmas. Movie that was a blind buy that I fucking loved. VFW. Or a wrestling Blu-ray. But it's the Scott Hall story. Fucking A, man. Love Scott Hall. He's probably my fourth favorite wrestler of all time. Maybe fifth. Because him and Kevin Nash are neck and neck. Favorite wrestler of all time is Shawn Michaels, followed by Roddy Piper, and then Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho and Roddy Piper go head and head sometimes. This one, a childhood favorite, and I got it with the slipcover, and that is The Guyver from Arrow. Then the Arnold Schwarzenegger collection. Yes, I want these all single discs, like solo releases, but for $10 for all these movies, and I didn't have any of them besides Maggie. Fucking A, man. And I finally saw for the first time ever Hercules in New York. Hercules needs no bunny. That was a horrible impression, but whatever. Next, The Sandlot, a childhood classic. Can't Hardly Wait. Love this movie. An 80s comedy film that I've never seen before with Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. Neighbors. And it comes with that cool, like, slip cover thing. I love these classic VHS styled slips. Alright. Some more. Trapped Alive, which I've seen. I saw it as a kid. I thought I did, but I wasn't sure till I saw it again. But the copy that I got was open from Amazon. It was flat out open. So I watched it after setting up the return, and they sent me a sealed one. So, Van Damme and Lionheart. Fucking love Van Damme films. This one I got for $14 through Family Video. Guys, if you're looking for out-of-print horror movies, check Family Video just in case. But Lord of Illusions, fucking cheap as hell, goes for way too much now. Picked up the Document of the Dead. Another John Carpenter movie off my list. I had it on DVD, but I wanted it on Blu-ray. Village of the Damned. Underrated movie. And the interview with Peter Jason is fucking awesome. It's worth it. A lot of backstage stories, so it's fucking awesome. Curse and Curse 2. I've seen Curse 2 a million times, and that's what I wanted it for. But after reading up on Curse 1, I had to get the set, especially when it was going out of print, because the Curse 1 is based on an H.P. Lovecraft. The H.P. Lovecraft story, the color outer space. So fucking awesome. Awesome zombie movie that I fucking love that nobody's ever heard of. I'm sure other people have, viewers, yeah, but like most people that I talk to have never heard of it, and that is The Flesh Eater, with the original zombie from Night of the Living Dead. Movie I loved that I upgraded my my standard Blu-ray release for, Idle Hands. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Love this fucking movie. I've never seen Elvira's Haunted Hills, but this one, oh yeah. She may have been my very first crush. So I remember watching her with my dad. I was probably 5, and I'm gonna be honest, I saw those boobs, I was like, oh shit. Even at 5 years old, I knew boobies. Next, Troll and Troll 2. Troll 2 is a guilty pleasure, but I love Troll 1. With the original Harry Potter. As in, The kid's name is Harry Potter. Deadly Manor. This here wasn't what I was hoping for. It's from the same director of Edge of the Axe. It was alright. I won't lie, it was a slow burn, and I was watching it at late night. There were a few points where I was tempted to just go to bed. So, this one, however, was awesome, and that is The Initiation. However, I didn't get the one with the little booklet. All my Arrow releases have their booklets. This one did not. Next, I got Leatherface. Awesome. This is probably my second favorite Leatherface film. So, Texas Chainsaw film. Movie that I fucking adore. The Dead Pit with the cool glow-in-the-dark cover. Yeah, I watched this. There's this one scene I remember as a kid watching it, and I was like, should I be watching this? Where it's a dream sequence, and the girl's getting hosed down with this, like, high powered water hose, and her clothes are getting ripped off. Yeah. But anyways, awesome fucking horror movie. Check it out. And a really weird Australian, like, bomb guy is in it, like, anarchist, terrorist guy, but whatever. Another movie that I haven't seen since I was a kid, and that is The Dark Side of the Moon. So, pretty awesome to have this. Unearthed Films, they also put out the Unnameable, and I really hope that they put out more classic horror movies that other people haven't even heard of, because they're really good, and they do awesome versions. Alright. This I found at Target for $3. I got it in a 4K, but for $3, the regular Blu-ray release of Stranger Things Season 1. Alright. Picked up the Shout Factory version of Roadhouse. Bill and Ted double pack from Shout Factory. All these Shout Factories, like Roadhouse, Bill and Ted, Firestarter with the slip cover, I found it at Walmart. And I know that Roadhouse and Bill and Ted were out of print, so I found that kind of interesting. Deathstalker 1 and 2. I'm not sure if it's out of print, but I know it's extremely limited. I just don't think many people are buying it. But I love sword and sorcery films, so fucking A. The Arrow with the slipcover release of Scared Stiff. Ninja 3 The Domination, out of print. Beyond the Door. I bought this, but I had to. I wanted to watch it, and there was a delay on my copy of it. So I downloaded it, and I'm glad that I bought it. It's really kooky, though. Also, The Unholy. Another Vestron release down. Speaking of Vestron, Chud 2. Hated this movie growing up. Decided to give it another go. And honestly, I view it more as a Return of the Living Dead film than a Chud film. It's fucking awesome, though. Beyond Reanimator. Maniac Cop 2. Maximum Overdrive Vestron release with the slipcover. Death Ship. Watched this as a kid, loved it, could never remember what the name was. Glad I found it. Death Ship. Prison. Awesome movie with Kane Hodder. This was the actual movie that got Kane Hodder the job as Jason. Robert Englund's Phantom of the Opera. It's okay. Some pretty cool gore, but eh. Let me move these. The Wind, Arrow release, and the disc is loose, damn it. Oh well, have not watched this yet, so. Chill Factor. Hills Have Eyes 3, Mind Ripper. Watched this a lot on, I think, Cinemax or Showtime when I was younger. And Lance Henriksen's in it. I will never forget this one scene with a ladder and somebody's toe. Holy shit. But awesome movie. The Vampire Lovers, because I love my scantily clad vampire women. E.T. with the slipcover. Another John Carpenter down, and that's Starman with the slipcover. Scream Factory, also found at Walmart for $12. So yeah, and the dude's in it, Jeff Bridges. Watched that a lot as a kid too, loved it. Mind Warp and Brain Scan. I want Brain Scan from Scream Factory, but this was like $10, and I got 2 movies. And Mind Warp was only, I think, a Twilight Time release, so it's cool having it. And I think it's also a Bruce Campbell film. It is. So yeah, fucking awesome. Body Parts. Love this movie growing up. Got another version of it, just so that I have the official U.S. release, even if it is an manufactured on demand copy of it, but Blu-ray release of Night of the Living Dead. I gave my Twilight Time one to my roommate Annie. I just hate that version of it, but this here, and I also have the Umbrella release of it, which I really liked. So, but one thing that I noticed with the Universal, I believe it's Universal, sorry, Columbia Pictures, yeah, Columbia Pictures and Sony manufactured on demand titles. Some basic ass Blu-ray labels, man. Come on. But still, I got it. Also picked up, because I had the UK release of it in the nice box with the poster, but I finally picked up the US release of the Arrow release of Vamp, which I introduced Liz to, and she loved it. Picked up Mosquito. So, but one of the holy grail ones that I kept pushing off on buying, didn't buy it, then it went out of print, and people are charging stupid amounts, like $200 for this Blu-ray. I got it for about $100, which I probably shouldn't have had spent $100 on it, but I really wanted it. And some of my favorite ones, I remember watching this, the first movie on this double pack, with my dad a lot, and I loved it. And it always made me afraid of sitting in the front seat because I was worried that somebody would be behind me to kill me. And that is Slumber Party Massacre 2 and 3. I love Part 2. 3 is good, but Part 2 is fucking phenomenal. So, but yeah. So yeah, those were all my movie pickups. I picked up some toys that I'll do in another video at some point, maybe. And I picked up a couple video games, only some like newer release stuff. I haven't been able to find any retro games. So, but yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I know it was a long ass video and a lot of movies. So, but anyways, until next time guys, have a good night. Bye.